The first step in spending money is to spend it on yourself after earning money, specifically on your mind and education, which is called spending money on learning. People often ask Master Zhou this question, saying, Master Zhou, I have 500,000 yuan now. I also want to be financially free, and I don't want to work anymore. Please tell me how to invest this 500,000 yuan to make me a billionaire. Master Zhou said to invest half of the money in learning and enroll in Master Zhou's financial mentor class. He thought Master Zhou was joking and trying to sell him a course to make money. But he was wrong. Master Zhou was truly trying to help him. By becoming a student in Master Zhou's financial mentor class, he would become a part of Master Zhou's circle, and his way of thinking could change completely. He would have access to more information and opportunities. Because there are so many students in Master Zhou's Financial Intelligence Mentor class who are all big bosses. After entering this circle, his thinking, energy, and views will be completely different. Therefore, there are too many small bankrupt bosses and housewives who have entered Master Zhou's Financial Intelligence Mentor class. They have Master Zhou's phone number, so they can call him anytime. They can drink tea together with Master Zhou and ask him questions directly. Can't it be the same, right? The Financial Intelligence Mentor class is for one person to learn, while Forbes class is for the whole family to learn together. The husband, wife, and children are all free. No matter how many children you have, they are all free. If you have 3 or 4 children in your family, you and your husband, wife, and 6 or 7 family members will all become students of Master Zhou's Financial Intelligence Mentor class. You can take all the courses he has developed and receive one-on-one tutoring from him. Can't it be the same? Of course, you don't have to spend money on Master Zhou, right? It is okay if you don't have 268,000 yuan. You can spend 100,000 yuan to enroll in Master Zhou's Financial Intelligence System class. Anyway, in one word, spend money on learning. This is the first step of spending money. Master Zhou invested almost all the money he earned 10 years ago in his mind and above. He wanted to turn his head into a golden head. Today, Master Zhou's head has only one idea, which is money. The second step of spending money is to spend money on entrepreneurship. People often ask Master Zhou, Master Zhou, tell me a project so that I can achieve financial freedom by investing in it. Master Zhou tells us that the highest return on investment in the world is, first, investing your own brain, and second, using your own money to start a business. So spend money on entrepreneurship. After learning the content of the Financial Intelligence Mentor class with Master Zhou, what can you do? Use the money to start a business. Maybe you will meet someone at Master Zhou's venue and found a good project, and then started a business, right? Instantly moving from the left quadrant to the right quadrant. The third step is to invest money. When you earn more money, your business is on the right track, and you can make 700 or 800 million a year with several hundred million in profits every year. What should you do with this money, right? Invest money to allocate 5 major assets. We will talk about asset allocation in detail in the future, and we will talk about this issue specifically when we talk about investment science. So, spending money on learning, entrepreneurship, and investment. What is the fourth step? Write it down. Spending money to enjoy life, which is called consumption. Till now, you are qualified to spend money to enjoy it. You know? Do you believe that Master Zhou didn't go to the cinema 10 years ago? Except for the company organized travel, do you believe that Master Zhou didn't travel 10 years ago? Do you believe that Master Zhou hardly bought new clothes or expensive clothes 10 years ago? Everyone here, the biggest difference between the poor and the rich is whether you understand the true meaning of financial intelligence. The true meaning of financial intelligence is two words, the core secret of the Jews, which is called delayed enjoyment. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy it. First, spend money on learning to turn your mind into a positive asset. Then spend money on starting a business, and when your company can earn passive income, invest again and use the passive income generated by your assets for consumption. Then your debt is not a debt but an asset. For example, if you have 800,000 cash today and want to buy a BMW car, your original 800,000 cash is an asset. But if you turn it into a car, it becomes a debt. However, if you take 800,000, half to learn and half to invest in starting a business, and you earn 800,000 in return, you can use the 800,000 earned from your assets to buy that car, and you still have 800,000 business. Only when you reach this point, you are qualified to enjoy life. Buy a house or a car, right? Travel, buy good clothes, buy watches. Next, the fifth step is to do charity. We're not saying you can only do charity now. Even if you don't have much money, you can still do small charity like donating 100 or 200 yuan. But now, since you have achieved financial freedom, you should do more significant charity. You should donate 5% or 10% of your income every year to charity. At the beginning, when you haven't achieved financial freedom and don't have a house or a car, are you qualified to donate millions for charity? As the saying goes, only those who have saved themselves can save others. If you can't even save yourself, how can you save others, right? At this point, you need to have social responsibility. Many people misunderstand this. One of Master Zhou's fans said, "Master Zhou, I've adopted many stray cats. I've maxed out my dozen credit cards, and I don't have a job. I just feel so sorry for those cats." Master Zhou said, "Do you have the qualification to adopt? You don't have the conditions right now, right? Both the cat and you can't eat enough, can't you? Everyone here, only those who can save themselves can save others." Following Master Zhou's way of spending money, you will only become richer and richer. And everyone here, Master Zhou is going to tell you a secret of the universe. Money is not gone when spent. Money always exists. Money is a kind of energy, and energy never disappears, right? Anything you lose will come back in another form. Money is a kind of energy. How could it be gone after spending? Today, Master Zhou spent 1 million yuan on a Patek Philippe watch. Did his money disappear after spending? Didn't it turn into a watch to serve Master Zhou? Isn't that right? In the future, if Master Zhou doesn't want to wear it and wants to sell it, he can sell it for 2 or 3 million yuan. So Master Zhou wants to tell everyone here, for example, Master Zhou bought a house, so did the money spent on it disappear? It turned into a house to serve Master Zhou. After serving Master Zhou for 5 years, he sold the house and made a profit of 10 million in one transaction, right? It will never disappear. Energy is eternal. So don't think that money is gone once spent. Of course, is there any trick to spending money? Yes. Before spending every penny, Master Zhou asks himself 2 questions. When you know what these 2 questions are, your money will only increase. Do you want to know? The first question is this money I spent an asset or a liability? If I spent this money now as a liability, I won't spend it. If I spent this money as an asset, I will spend it. For example, I don't have any money today and I like a toy, right? I want to recharge the game card and play the game. But I think it's wrong. This money I'm going to spend is liability, so I won't spend it. Or, for example, if I want to take a course and enroll in a teacher's class for 9,800 yuan, I will consider whether it's worth spending the money because it's an asset. If I can earn more money back, I will spend it. The first thing to ask when spending money is whether this money is an asset or liability. Master Zhou often sees that many people have a lot of clothes in their closets that they never wear again after buying them, just because they felt good about them at that time. That's a waste of money, isn't it? You are buying a lot of liabilities, which is the first problem. The second sentence is that Master Zhou regards his money as having life and soul. As the saying goes, everything has a soul. Master Zhou regards his money as brothers and sisters, do you know? Therefore, every time you spend money, the first question is whether this money is an asset or liability. If it is an asset, I will spend it. When Master Zhou spends it, he will say the second sentence, brothers, go early and come back early. Bring more brothers back for me. So Master Zhou's law of attraction is that the more money he spends, the more he will have. Therefore, Master Zhou always tells his money, brothers, go early and come back early and help me bring more brothers and sisters back. According to the law of universal attraction, your money will never disappear. So everyone here, have you learned how to spend money correctly from today on? Spend only money that must be spent, and spend only money that will come back after spending, which is called an asset. Ask yourself those two questions every time you spend money. Today's homework is assigned. So far, our financial intelligence training camp has been the fourth lecture. In the 4 lectures, Master Zhou talked about a lot of content and many stories. What kind of information or knowledge point does Master Zhou want to convey to you through these 4 lectures? Which point shocked you the most? What does the 4-day training camp teach you? Write it down and discuss it in groups. The second homework is to ask yourself those 2 questions every time you spend money from today on. Should I spend this money? Is it an asset or a liability when I spend it? Moreover, by analyzing your previous financial statements, you can see whether you will become richer or poorer by spending more money. Print out your bank account statement, WeChat payment statement, credit card statement, and early pay statement. Anyway, just print out the statement of the payment method you often use. Then take a look at your own expenses. Master Zhou doesn't need you to see your reflection. He just needs you to see your expenses. For example, if you spend all your money on WeChat, you can open your WeChat payment bill and take a look at it. You don't need to show it to Master Zhou. Just look at it yourself. After you finish looking at it, you will find out where your money is spent, whether it is spent on assets or liabilities. Then you can do a financial analysis for yourself. Finally, as a homework assignment, you can turn today's lesson into your own lesson and share it with your child. Do parent-child education and parent-child interaction, okay? After listening to it today, you can tell your friends or family members about it. Condense our 30-minute course into 10 minutes and tell them about it. Teaching is the best way to learn. When you are teaching, you can truly gain something. Master Zhou hope everyone can complete the homework on time today. Write your gains, the points that shocked you, and your decisions in the group. Make a financial analysis after reviewing your expenditure column. And from today onwards, ask yourself those 2 questions every time you spend money before deciding whether to spend it or not. If you follow what Master Zhou said, you will definitely become richer as you spend more money. Master Zhou hopes today's sharing can awaken you. Here, Master Zhou wants to tell everyone, I love you as much as I love myself. We will meet again in the next lecture. Thank you all.